Hi, my name is Rebel, and I'm the Rebel reseller, and technologically, we are having issues. The GoPro keeps saying it's recording, and then it doesn't record, and we don't know until we're all the way done. But supposedly, it's the SD card, so we're going to get a new card ordered for it. But yes, this is take 2 of this what sold video for last week, which would be October 25th through the 28th. And then I still need to do the one for last weekend. First, let's talk about the Auction Professor's video. I did at the end of last month, did in 2,000 of my listings. I'm seeing increased traffic, but not some better sales. Not as much as I still was hoping, but my husband keeps telling me we need to give it time, and I'm going to probably go ahead and end another 1,000.
Because you've only done this to 1/4 of your listings.
Right. But I am seeing make offers on items that I hadn't been receiving. So I think it is bringing it up. You know, people are seeing it more, but it's still not producing the sales that I wanted.
But your issue is that you are near the 10,000, not dollar, but 10,000 item limit.
Right.
And if you do too many, then you're going to be paying per listing, which would get expensive quickly.
Plus, I am trying to list a ton of clothes, so I can't use up all of my free listings by just ending and doing the sell similar. So, you know, I might do one more 1,000. I don't know, because we're really going crazy trying to get clothes listed. We have tons. All right, so that's where that stands. I'll keep letting you guys know if I see any major changes as far as increased sales. I have had some amazing sales. My dollars are up because I've sold several high dollar things, which I've got 3 of them just on this video. So that's a good thing. Good thing. All right, let's get started. This first item is, I've talked about this. I went to an estate sale, bought a tote full of vintage G.I. Joe, Transformer, and other action figure pieces and parts. Literally pieces and parts. And I had the Action Figure ID group on Facebook help me identify a lot. I did a bunch of it, and then I had a whole bunch in a Walmart bag, and it got set aside, and I finally found it. Oh, another sad story. We got a phone call this week that our booth is being closed. The whole building's being sold, and we've got to have everything out technically by the end of the month. So things that I would have normally been buying because I could put them in the booth, i.e. the doll houses, because the houses themselves are so large. I'm going to have to rethink a little bit. I'm in a small town. There's not many things like that, and I'm on a waiting list for another place, but literally it'll be 10 years before we get a booth in there. It's an amazing place with an amazing location, and nobody's leaving. All right, so back to this. This was from that lot. This was from the G.I. Joe, literally this teeny tiny shark tail. And I listed it and sold it for a best offer of $12. This is Krisha Creation Playful Plush. That's the manufacturer. I see this on occasion. I think it's a cute quality, a good quality, cute items in this brand. And I did sell this dog for $9.45. I don't see it very often, but I do like this brand. Again, another one of the items from that estate sale. This was a G1 Transformer part, and I sold it for $7.75. These were from my online estate sale. These are Spanky Mikado's restaurant glasses. They had some college stuff on it, and I did sell them for best offer of $13.50. This is an Aurora sloth. I've told you guys many times I sell a lot of sloths. This one is 12 inches, cute with the red muff, and I sold him for best offer of $9.50. This is from my online estate sale also. It is an Animal Fair Tidy Cat plush. It was from that advertising stuff that we purchased, and I sold it for $18.95, and the buyer sent me a picture after she received it with the plush cat with her real cats. This is Spark Create Imagine. Love that brand. I believe it's from Walmart. This is a unicorn. This is from, I went to a thrift store that was fill a bag for $10, and they had a ton of this type plush. All of it Spark Create Imagine. So I bought it all, as much as I could cram into 3 bags. And I did sell this for $12.30. I've told you guys this. We did start selling clothes this summer. I'm up to about 500 items. We're getting probably two to 3 sales per day on average. And I did sell these Dickies for best offer of $16. Again, we only paying $2 or less on most of the clothing items that we buy. This is a Barrington Bear Easter basket shaped like a duck. I picked it up recently, so it's in one of my hauls. I think I paid $1 or $2 for it, and he sold really quickly for best offer of $22.50. I picked these up at an estate sale. We featured in, I think it's one of the few ones that we've put out. Did we put it out? You may have to fix this. The one where we went back in the shed. Did we do that video?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah. Yeah, we went back in the shed, and that's where I found all the treasures. These were just 2 little, kind of like blow molds, but they were little, and they had a little flickering light inside of them, and I did sell them for best offer of $20. This next item, I bought a bag at a consignment sale of puppets, and this was one of them in there. I probably paid $2 or $3, maybe $4 for the bag, because I'm pretty sure there were like 4 puppets in there. And these Folkmanis finger puppets that are shaped like little kittens, very little. It's finger puppets. Did sell for $7.65. This is a Sock'emole bear plush. Lots of colors, very interesting, so that's why I picked it up, and it sold for $9.45. These, I'm pretty sure I picked these up at the Goodwill bins, so it was $1.25 a pound. These are from Bath & Body Works. They're called Scrubby Buddies. I thought they were plush at first, but then I realized it had kind of that loofah type back. I guess they're like to bathe with, but I guess they're collectibles also. One of them did have a stain on the back, which I did note in the listing, and they sold for best offer of $10. These are Lennox Medford flatware. We picked these up at an estate sale or a yard sale. It was a whole box for $30, and it was supposed to be a 12-piece place setting, but I realized when I was sorting it all out that there were 2 teaspoons and 2 tablespoons extra that was missing the other 2 in that set. So I went ahead and put these 4 spoons together, and I sold them for $12.30. This is a Carter's Lovey. It's from the Just One You series. It's a unicorn. I probably paid $1 or $2 for it, and it did sell for $47.45. I love loveys that sell like that, but I'll pick up all loveys. This was very cute. It's a wildlife artist's deer, but it's from the Bass Pro Shop, and it did make sounds of, I guess, a deer. It made sounds. And I sold it for $9.45. I'm showing you guys just a lot of my bread and butter, $8 to $12. Love those sales. They accumulate like crazy. because I've said this before, it's a whole lot easier to find $50, $10 plush than it is to find, you know, one plush that I'm going to sell for $50. It's just easier. This is a Pier 1 Imports mug. I bought 5 of them for $10. I had, I think, the one panda bear, and then I had giraffes and elephants. This one has sold first. It sold for $9.45, and then I think this past weekend, or yeah, in the weekend sales, I sold the 2 elephants also. This, I believe we picked these up at the thrift stores that we went to that were going out of business, and it was fill a bag, so I have hardly anything in it. It's called A Hug in a Mug by 10 Strawberry Street. I have quite a few mugs listed. A lot of times, if they're unique or cute, I'll go ahead and pick them up, especially when they're like 50 cents or a quarter. I buy a lot in that range, and then they usually sell. And I do, most of them are in the 1 to 2 pound range, so they're easy. Just put them in the priority 4 box and send them on their way. But I don't know if I said, I sold these for $12.30. I don't know if I said it. Oops. This was a bulk sale. This lady has purchased from me before. She is very fair with her offers, which is really nice. She ended up buying these 8 items for $37. If you're new to my channel, I don't do free shipping, so that would be plus the shipping paid by the buyer. This too, I think, was from that thrift store that I filled a bag. This is Spark Create Imagine again, and I sold the rabbit for $12.30. I'm pretty sure I picked this up at the Goodwill bins. It was a CD and it was autographed. I didn't try to authenticate it. I just put the picture there and let them make their own decisions. But it was a nice surprise because it did sell for $28.45. This is from Cracker Barrel. It is a fabric mache Santa Claus. Very cute. Kind of has that weird textured stiff fabric that made up his body and his clothes. I probably paid a couple dollars at a yard sale, and Santa sold for $22 best offer. This was a nice surprise. This was a shirt that we picked up somewhere along the way, but it was by Icy by Connie K. Never heard of the brand. Probably paid $2 or $3 for it. And I ended up taking a best offer of $37.50 for it. These, I've talked about them before, but just to show again, I picked these up at an estate sale. I want to say, usually they're like a quarter or 50 cents, or I'll get them in a bundle for super cheap. But these are the wicker rattan trivets or hot pads. Here's a picture of them up close. They're just raffia, wicker, I don't know the right word. That's all the keywords that everybody else uses. These aren't very elaborate. Some of the bigger ones that are just lots of colors and bigger designs, they sell for a whole lot better. But I did sell these 8 for best offer of $40. This is also from that action figure lot I picked up. I knew who this was only because I had actually had the figure with the cape also that was in that lot. This is from Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. It's the cape for Braveheart, and I sold it for best offer of $7. I made hundreds and hundreds of dollars on that lot, and I think I paid like $20 for the tote. This is from my online estate sale. This is a Dole Bananimal Banana Pup plush. Kind of large, 14 inches, very cute, still had its original tag, and he did sell for $28.45. Again, another Spark Create Imagine. The dog sold for $9.45. This is Build-A-Bear. I've mentioned this before. I buy a lot of Build-A-Bear, and they're usually like in the $8 to $12. $10 usually is like my go-to price on them. Now, I do comps on everything I list. Even though in my gut, I know about what it is, but every once in a while I get surprised. But usually, a lot of the Build-A-Bear, I find that are in the 8 to 12 range plus shipping. And I did sell this cat for $9.45, and I'm pretty sure it was a global shipping purchase. This is Eden Peter Rabbit plush. I love Eden. I pick up all things Eden, and I do like the Peter Rabbit stuff. This one did have some condition issues, but I went ahead and listed it, and it did sell still for the $12.30. There's a lot of people who like to dress their nurseries up in the Peter Rabbit, Beatrix Potter genre. This is a card game I picked up recently at a yard sale. I paid $1 for like 5 different ones, $1 each. And I sold this Cat Lady card game for $9.45. Now these next 3 are my large Bolo sales for the week. I showed this. I don't think we've released. Have we released this video yet? The one with the whistling monkey? Or is that the one that went out last night?
Pretty sure that's the one that went out last night.
Yeah. This one went out last night. I picked this up a couple of dollars, I would say. I don't remember. I did test it and it worked. It was so cute. And I think I did show it in my haul video. It made this whistling sound. But I was pleasantly surprised. I did take a best offer on this of $99. This I showed in a haul. We went to an estate sale. I bought 3 dolls for $5 each. And this dog, I'm pretty sure I paid $5 for. And we actually was Google lensing him during the haul and realized that he was something big. I did list him kind of high. And then I realized probably the higher price was supposed to be for the dog that had the black ears, and mine had brown. And I got a reasonable offer, and which I did accept, of $100 for it. So I was thrilled. The other dolls, I believe, have already sold too. I don't remember what the one little one was. I want to say $50 or $60. But I did sell one of the dolls for like $145, and another of the dolls just sold this week for $165. So it'll be on next week's What Sold. And then these, let me tell you a story. I bought these at a benefit yard sale. I'm pretty sure it was a whole bundle of stuff. I think I paid about $1 for them. I knew they were something special just based from other people saying stuff. And then I did Google lens them while I was there and realized that I needed to get them and get them quickly. But these are Nike Zoom X Vaporfly shoes. Now they did have some wear and they needed to be cleaned, and I put all that in my listing. I showed lots of close-up pictures. They're not mint, and I sold them initially. This is the second time. Initially, I took a best offer of $105 and immediately started getting bombarded with messages. I'm so glad I got these. I hope that they are perfect. So my spidey senses went up. Red flag, right? I sent them back a message. These are not perfect. I stayed on my listings. They have wear and they need cleaned. Do you want to cancel? And in the meantime, I realized that pair of shoes is going to a freight forwarder. So this is an international buyer. So I sent him a message that said, I realize you're using a freight forwarder. These shoes are not perfect. I'd hate for you to get them and realize they're not what you expected. Do you want to cancel? And he said, yes. So I canceled them, relisted them, and dang it if he didn't start sending me offers again. So I had to send a message through his offer saying, look, you've bought these once already and we've canceled because they're not perfect. and he quit. And then within a few days, I did end up taking a second best offer of $120 for them. So very nice purchase for me. I don't do a whole lot of shoes, and I need to do better. I keep telling myself next year I'm going to do more shoes, more books, more music, just to kind of, you know, spread our wings a little bit like we did with clothes this year. All right, next few things are Facebook sales. I had a bunch because Facebook was offering free shipping for a lot of people. So I had quite a few. This was a Muppets animal hat. It's been listed a little while on eBay and just didn't sell, but I ended up selling it. Now, the prices on here look like they were on sale. I started a sale afterwards, but it even puts it on your things that have already sold. So ignore what it says there. I did sell this Muppets hat for $13 on Facebook. And then this is a Hoppe wire bead maze. It had little suction cups on the bottom to put like on a high chair. I sold it for $7. These were some brass candlesticks from all of those lots that we bought earlier in the summer. I did sell these two that looked like little French horns for $23. This is the last of the GeoTrax remote controls, trains. I sold these for $30. This is a Disney Fairies diary. I swear this has been listed on eBay for years and years. And it finally did sell on Facebook for $5. These are Little Tykes Wee Waffle Blocks. I bought these at the bins, and somebody had dumped them out of the box. So I grabbed the box and grabbed as many of them as I possibly could, and did sell these for $24. This is a Hallmark Peanuts Gang Linus ornament. I actually bought a larger ornament set that had several of the characters, but somebody had glued all of them and then poorly glued them, and then some of the little pieces were broken. He was the only one that I could get loose that was decent condition, and I did sell him on Facebook for $5. And then I sold a bunch of little people, a bunch, for $4 and $5. One lady, I believe, bought 7 or 8 of them and did all of them individual orders because she got free shipping on all of them. But I did sell this Safari Eddie for $5. Now, I've left this message down here. This is a little warning for those of you who sell on Facebook Marketplace. I have sold hundreds of items on there, hundreds. But I still get these scammers. And this is how it starts. I wanted to show you guys so you don't fall for this. This started out simple enough. Is this item available? I answered yes. Okay, I want to buy. Please give me your cell phone number. This is the same as on eBay where they start saying, kindly send me your phone number so that we can work out PayPal. That's a scam. Don't do it. This is the same. So, of course, I said, nope, not happening. Then I get the first, I want to verify your post, so that's because sellers are fake. So give me your cell phone number. And I've done this many times, and I just say, go away, scammer. And so they send me this. They're scammers. Don't give anybody your phone numbers. Never. Even if it's a legit sell for a local pickup, I do not give them my phone number. They can send me messages through Facebook. So that's my lesson of the day. But Facebook is still an excellent place to sell. All right, I did have 2 Bonanza sales also this week, and only 2. This is a St. Nicholas Square, which I believe is Kohl's snowman cup, saucer, and bowl set. Very cute. Sold it for $26.95. I love Bonanza. Very easy to use. This again, too, is Spark, Create, Imagine. I sold quite a bit of that this week. I did sell this horse for $9.95. And just the way you set it up with eBay, they charge the same shipping as I charge on eBay. And then I get my payments through PayPal, and then I just print my shipping label through PayPal. They charge an extra fee to print their labels through Bonanza. And it's just as easy to ship it through PayPal, so that's what I do. And then I just copy the tracking number and post it into the Bonanza screen that says that it has been shipped. Easy peasy. All right, I think that's it. I've got to do another video for the weekend, and then we've got some hauls to get out, and I've got another haul to do. We're still doing yard sales and estate sales, and it's not as much, but good enough. All right,